Not sure how this happened, but it's currently nearly 7 o'clock in the morning, and I need to go to bed. No joke, look how tired I am. Look how tired I am. I'm absolutely exhausted. 2 cups of tea kept me a goddamn wake the entire night to the point that it's actually daytime. Like, look, the sun's coming up. Streamed for 3 hours, got like 3 wins on Fortnite, which I was stoked about, and I was like, right guys, going to bed. Before you know it, I was on 11 conspiracy theories. Yeah, I'm gonna go get in bed, close my blackout blinds, and not wake up in the morning, so peace out. Oh, it's a scorcher in England today. Absolutely beautiful. I don't want to have to do this. You can't make me. Today is the day we organise and go through everything here. Everything that's going to be auctioned off for charity, we put to one side. Everything that needs to be sent away for like a charity animal shelter thing, we put to one side. And everything I'm keeping stays on the table. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Keep It, Sell It, Charity It. Without further ado, wish me luck. I already gave up, like, not even joking. I gave up because I knew I just couldn't complete the task without a cup of tea. So now that I've got this, let's go back downstairs. I forgot something. This is proving to be an unsuccessful day so far, but right, we're taking this. Come on, we need this camera stand. We're going organising. I'm getting my life together for you guys. We're going to go downstairs. We're going to organise all this stuff, and I'm finally going to have an arena area. I meant to say area. To create the land setup. You know, if there's one thing I'm really good at, it would just be like picking that all up and then hiding it in the spare room upstairs, or just picking it all up and putting it inside there or inside there. Then that way it's just gone and I can get on with the land setup. But if I hit this head on, we should be set. What are you looking at? Don't judge me, all right? I'm gonna get it done eventually, all right? Just one day. Just like how you were actually supposed to be underneath that staircase rather than on an angle. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's gonna be a hot job in here. And by the way, if you didn't realize that this is truly supposed to be where the gaming land setup is, you know, when in my office and I'm like streaming and stuff, well, with the 3 monitors and like the box lamp and the lights when it gets so hot, that's why in here, we put like an industrial AC unit in, and oh my god, trust me, this thing's amazing. Is it on? It's on automatic, so let's put it on max fan speed. And I am now, there you go, it's on. I am gonna be so goddamn cool whilst doing this. So, first of all, we're gonna be auctioning this off, and there's gonna be more information coming about this soon. I've talked and teased about it on stream that I've worked on a concept now for a couple of days that hit me at like 4 o'clock in the morning to do something amazing to raise money for charity. And yeah, it is the concept of like, you know, auctioning this stuff off, but it's such a bigger picture. And I'm working with James, who, you know, does that, the outro and the things that pop up in like the streams and all that sort of stuff. James is incredible, and I'm gonna work with him to like mock up what I want it to look like, so then that I can take it to like 3BD again and just make it on a whole nother scale. But all these sorts of pieces of equipment that I've got, we're going to be auctioning off like properly, not just like let's hope we get like 10p for it, like proper backing auctioning stuff for it. And hopefully I'll have more information about that soon. But stuff like this on live system, something that like this was supposed to be like, you know, the Shadow PC that I did. This was supposed to be like that, but this was what, 6-7 years ago or something, where you bought like this little box, you plugged it in, and you could play like Android games on your TV in your living room or anything like that. But it never really took off, to be honest. Like, they sent me in a subscription to it, but if this system even still works, like, we can auction that off, but I don't think it's a good kind of auction. This is more of a, like, we need a third pile. This is going to be the pile I've taken to a charity shop. Charity auction, charity shop, I'm keeping it. What on earth is this? Like, even, is it anything? And it actually has a little wristband thing in it. So, not exactly charitable auction-wise, but someone will think maybe they've got a game, they won't have a game, and they'll have a wristband. So, got a set of speakers here that we're going to give to a normal charity, because I've had those since the day I had my first computer. That right there is my first ever gaming PC, and that's my first ever monitor. And then that's my first ever set of speakers. And this subwoofer and set of speakers were amazing. Honestly, I used them for the longest time. A fun story, actually, about these speakers. I used to save up my money for, like, when I was younger, like pocket money, Christmas, birthday, all that sort of stuff. And I'd save up. And when I had my PlayStation 2, I went out and I went to go and buy a portable screen for the top of the PlayStation 2, which ended up being one of the best purchases that I've ever made. But I didn't tell my mum I was going spending like 200 quid on this screen or however much it was. And she found, and I kept it secret from her, not like secret like I wasn't allowed to do it, but she would prefer me to have spoke to her about doing it first. But I went out and I went to buy this screen, and because I spent that much money on the screen at Argos, they were like, oh, you get like £50 off another purchase. So I bought those speakers and I brought them home, set them up, and then it was hard to obviously hide these speakers from my mum. So she was like, where did you get these speakers from? Like, what else did you get? Because your dad just said you've turned up and dropped off this screen. And I did. So I ended up spending like 300 and something quid on a PlayStation portable monitor screen. So like, I could play my PlayStation from my bed like late at night when I wasn't supposed to do. And these speakers for when I was gaming on like the big screen and stuff. And my mum ended up grounding me. She actually grounded me for spending my own money. And to that day, I always resent her for that. I was like, why did you ground me? For like, I hustled hard to be able to afford the screen and the speaker system, but she was just annoyed that I like kind of went behind her back to spend that much money. I know it kind of like makes no sense saying it now, but as a kid, yeah, I got grounded for spending all my savings, all my pocket money up on something that I really wanted. And I wasn't allowed to use it. But then, after I got ungrounded, oh, you better know, these speakers, I've had these for like, maybe 15 years. Seriously, 15 years. 4 gamer speakers, 15 years or something like that. Absolutely incredible. So to whichever charity I take these speakers to, honestly, they'll be so worth it. I don't know when I've received this package, but I definitely never saw this. It just got hidden down here in this pile for some reason. But what work experience, life experience influenced you most in my YouTube career? And I'll say like, you know, seeing other YouTubers succeeding pushes me forward and drives me forward. So like before I had a successful YouTube channel, like looking up to people like Hutch and C-Nanners, seeing how they got hired. Like before you can make revenue off your YouTube videos, you have to get hired at a company. So say Machinima would say, hey, we'll give you a job where you basically make YouTube gaming videos at our offices out in America, and you basically live in LA, you work here, get paid a salary, and you get to do YouTube for a living. And that's what inspired me the most to want to be able to have their job. And before you know it, I ended up getting the opportunity to have their job, but then didn't need to take it because YouTube took off instead. So, and then he said, do you play any games not on stream/YouTube that you play offline so as to separate your career and relaxing? I do play a lot of Fortnite and don't stream it, but now it's like I've got the new channel, I've got a reason to stream it to that channel instead. So not really. If I feel like playing, I just stream it, and that's kind of how I got into doing my YouTube, just having fun playing and sharing it with people at the same time. But the Homeski sent me, it looks like I think Harry Potter mugs. Yeah, look, it looks like I've been sent 2 Harry Potter mugs. I don't even know if this is the same letter off the same person, but wait, oh yeah, I think it is, because he said sorry about the fluff. I think this is just packaging. Yeah, that's just packaging to keep it safe. So you can actually get rid of this box now. Look at that. Freeing up space on the table, boys. Nice. Thank you very much for the matching set of mugs. I have no idea when you sent this, but I appreciate it. Okay, I have questions now because I don't know where this box has come from either, but this seems to be more Harry Potter related stuff. Where on, what is this? What? Where's the, how have I never seen this before? Harry Potter sorting hat. First of all, thank you to whoever this is off. Dear Tom, Lydia, Alice, Karen, and Luna and Gatsby. Oh, and Steve. I'm glad that you spelled Steve right. And oh my gosh. This, wait, I thought this was 11/17. Oh my gosh, I was like, wait, that's in the future. I started watching your vlogs about 2 years ago and I really enjoy them. Continue to summarize this post as I was dealing with a lot of health-related issues. If you are holding this up to read in the Syndicate office, please hold this up high enough for Alice. Unfortunately, not in the Syndicate Regional office. About to be in the new LAN setup, but I'm sorry they won't see this, but they'll definitely see this in the vlog. Oh, and hi to Karen too. We think you are all awesome. It took us from August until now, but it's finally off to the UK. Yay. Best wishes, Janice, the mum, and Lauren Culp. Guys, thanks so much for this. You sent this so long ago. I don't understand how this box has only just made it to me now. Like, I guess my dad must have just got it, put it under the table and thought like, oh, it was something I was storing or something, but thank you so much for it, because there's an entire box. Now, to confirm, I am not sure whether this whole box is from them, because like there's an empty Lucasade in there, which makes no sense. There's another letter in here, like some wrapping paper, and is that a bag of fun? There's a bag of Funyuns in there. I don't know if this is all the same people or different people. Hi, yeah. What? Is this the same people? I think it is. I'm not sure. Oh, sick! A Syndicate Lion poster. I feel like I might have seen this before, but I'm not too sure. And a 7cm Sadiox poster. That is absolutely awesome. Lauren, thank you so much. I never try and intend to not see these things on purpose. Like, I just, get caught up with, like, traveling or something like that. So if a package comes and I don't see it, and my dad puts it off to one side, then there's really nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Until when I finally, 8 months later, get around to organising it. So, sorry about that. Right. This was all part of the same thing, because this says, Tom, here are your treats, note will explain. And you better know how much of a fan I am of those. Oh my god, Funyuns, hell yes. What is that? A gummy candy remote? Where's this from? I don't understand, wait, what is this as well? Warcraft Battle Blend. I'm not actually too sure what that... Chewy cherry cinnamon flavoured candies. Okay. This is a fun way to teach Lydia how to use the controller. Plus snack. Yeah, I definitely got this package a bit too late, didn't I? Awkward. The awkwardness continues. Okay, so I'll make sure I pass this on. Don't worry, it's not a problem. But I will pass this on to Lydia. And I'm just going to assume that because these cups, I think one of them was for Lydia as well. So I'm going to wait. We need a new pile. We've got Tom's keeping pile, the charity piles, and now we've got a gift to Lydia pile. So I'll just put that there and I'll make sure she gets it. It went out at date February 27th. I really want to eat them, but that's probably a bad idea. Hey, I was going to say, look, my limited edition Razer headphones, which were taken out and used, and now they're totally not limited edition, so pepperoni. Oh, boys, you better know, I found my old wallet. I've got one Barclays card in there, and then, let me show you, your boy's under 16 ID. Wow, what is this called? A citizen's card. Hey guys, don't buy me. Just gonna come in and try and buy a game over 18. Totally gonna get away with it. Oh, there you go. I don't know if I traded it in and got money for it. I think I traded in Doom for $3.99 and then got Mercenaries World in for $39.99. Weird looking back at your receipts. What's this? Xbox 360 Live Pants, I spent £17.50 on that. An Xbox 360 Messenger Kit, which was like the little typey thing you can put on the bottom of your controller. Battlefield Bad Company from Game Station for 40 quid. Hell yeah, what a game. Xbox 360 Saints Row. Oh my lord. And then, by the way, if you never had a Casio calculator, were you really a school child? And, you know, me being the menace that I was, yeah, I just completely ruined it, so. Pro tip in life, never give your kid Tip-X. The moment they get Tip-X, they'll ruin everything. You know, I was saying earlier about where my dream job was going to be. Well, it was machinima, and then before they went like kaput and everyone hated them, they used to be the best gaming company in like the world, and this is why. The community of people who worked there were absolutely incredible. Look. Oh my god, me and XRPM doing a flipbook picture challenge. Oh, who's this one? Oh, me and some of the homies from Machinima. I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. Tell me about this one. Me, oh my god! Me and Muzzafuzzer! Oh my lord! To think me and Muzzafuzzer went from doing this flip book way back then to then living with each other to now. I don't know where he is. I used to live with him. I'll say just how it is. It's like public knowledge. Like, Muzzafuzzer just stopped doing his YouTube. He ran out of money, couldn't afford to live with me and took her out in LA anymore. Like, we had to basically kick him out of the house. You might be like, that's harsh, but it's just, mate, if you can't pay the rent, then you've got to go. So he ended up getting kicked out of the house. And then after that, from that point on, I saw him maybe once or twice at parties, but every time I asked him what he was doing for a job, he didn't have anything to say, and that was it. He just disappeared off the face of the earth to us. But yeah, I hope he's doing well in life, and if he somehow sees this, I miss you, buddy. I hope you're well. If you want to come and stay with me in England for a week, feel free to come on over, and I'll let you crash here. And I'm now giving away more stuff to the charitable cause. An Avia Media Live HD card. That's really out of date, but hey, if you can raise some money for charity. Old school thing I've just found here, if I can get it out, which I think it's going to be a pain in the ass. But this is the original print layout screen for the Gold Digger artwork, which is in pristine condition, which I need to get framed and put up somewhere because, oh my god, is this all of them? This is the first ever shirt Syndicate Original did after we left the previous company I worked with. If you guys don't know what happened with the previous company that used to do my merch, that's why I started Syndicate Original, is every YouTuber's got like these companies that are like, hey, we can do your merch for you, and it's just some like Joe Blogs, like you've got no relation to them or you don't know them whatsoever, but they can fulfill the service sometimes. And I work with a team called Merch Addict, who were representing a bunch of other YouTubers. So they're kind of like a spreadshirt or something like that, you know, it's where you can just go on the website, upload your sort of like design, and then just sell it. And basically I worked with these guys for a couple of months and everything was good and I was really getting into it. I had a lot of pride in like the clothing line because it wasn't just like, you know, crappy little YouTuber merch, like design sort of stuff like you were so typical at the time. It was, we were doing something different, trying to create a clothing line. But Merch Addict kept falling behind with like orders and sales, and the website kept being down and all this, and I, you know, kept complaining, being like, I'm not happy about this, and it kept going on. He was like, don't worry, we're working on some bigger things, better quality prints, and he'd send me loads of stuff, and I was like, yeah, you know, it must be going well. But because I didn't see the behind the scenes and what was going on, I never knew what actually was going on behind the scenes. Is that the guy was spending all the money in like wages, so that when it came to actually, you know, buying the actual t-shirts to then print on and stuff like that, that when it came to that time at Christmas, around about like a few months leading up to it, all these orders were coming in. He couldn't fulfill the t-shirts because he had no money. So anyway, we got past the Christmas period. It was a massive struggle. People were complaining left, right, and centre. And he was like, dude, I'm really, really sorry and all that. I was like, no worries. Well, I think we're going to part ways.
you know, can you send me my money that you owe me for like my cut of the shirts and the sales and everything over the past like few months we've been working with each other. Because like I let him keep hold of it just whilst, you know, he needed the money to like be able to take care of all the other orders. So basically, he turned around and was like, yeah, man, this is the problem. The business is going bankrupt. I'm sorry, I won't be able to pay you. Mate, I'll try and get some money out to you. We'll see how it goes. And in the end, the guy ended up owing me like $75,000. Didn't pay me, threatened to sue him and take him to court, and then it turned around that because he set it up as a company and declared bankruptcy, that we wouldn't have got a penny out of it. So I was just like, you absolute slimy scumbag, and just did loads of other YouTubers over as well. Like he basically just ripped them all off and stole from them, because effectively the wages that he was paying himself and the staff for their services took all the money out of the account to be able to, you know, make the actual shirt. So unfortunately it just like screwed everyone over apart from himself. Well, he lost his business in the end, but I don't think he actually cared, because he just like hustled everyone. He did supply the, you know, merch for quite a while, built up his like roster, and then was like, sit a bit, got my money and ran. So really shitty situation. And then from that point on, that's why I was like, I will never work with a company like that ever again. And from now on, I will own every step of the way, working on a merchandise like store or line or anything like that. And that's exactly what we did with Syndicate Original. So booyah, that's why I've got so much love and passion for it, because we do it properly, we do it right, and I'm very proud of my family.
Alright, how are we looking? This needs all just moving upstairs and organising. This is rubbish. Charity. Don't know what to do with this old PC, because what we were thinking is maybe open it up, taking it to Aria, getting all new stuff put in it, because a lot of it is great. The case is perfectly small size and all that sort of stuff. Just clean it all up and give this to Carl, because this is my old PC. Give this to Carl, and then he can have it as a streaming PC, because it's absolutely perfect. It does the job amazingly. It just needs a new graphics card in it.
And then Carl can be up and running for his streaming and everything. And for this room so far, I know I've got these boxes that I need to go through right now, but mate, I've already put in like an hour of down here, and I'm just like, mate, this is too much for me right now.
You know what? Even though my dad's wrote PlayStation games and bits and bobs to this, I can't actually believe that is what's going to be inside it. So let's actually check. Come on, what is in there? Straight away we've got a Marks and Spencer's bag, and what is that? It's a picture of me.
It's another picture of me. There you go. Just Tom being a little machinima fanboy way back in the day. Looking like a little scrawny rat boy. Oh my gosh, check this out. This is an old twitch.tv of people in the chat. Look, I took a photo of everyone with my Polaroid camera. Got a random photo of Alice just looking like a derp. And then a really happy photo of me, Evan Eckhard. You can see me up taking the photo with the Polaroid, and his family. This eldest one here just turned 15. Oh my God. Which has now led me to, I know exactly what's in here. If you ever remember back when I used to live at my dad's house and that big white unit behind me, right? That thing was just full of so much random stuff. And when I mean random stuff, I'm like, I don't even want to go through it. That much random stuff, to a point where each box will probably take me an entire day to go through, because there's a lot of stuff where it was like, you know, oh, this will look cool to be on a shelf, and it was nice and meaningful, but I don't need it. So as much as I want to go through this is my entire gaming's life's collection of junk over the past let's say 5-6 years when I used to live at my dad's house. So I'm going to put that on pause for now. I'm going to go through all this, and we're going to come back to this at a later date.
Don't you dare even judge me, Steve. I've done a good job, okay? It's just the thing of I've done a dint in it, and it just doesn't seem to be going down. More importantly, I still don't know how I want to lay out this room. I really don't. Like, say get rid of that table. We could use it as a temporary one. I've got all the plugs in the floor with like Ethernet ports and all that. But as much as it is, I don't really need like the 6-man LAN setup, because as much as I love all my homies in the UK,
they're never really going to be using it. Like, as much as I wanted to have this as an epic LAN setup for all to come round, I went out and I bought like, literally, you can see in there, 6 Xboxes. I bought 6 Xboxes for us all to play like Modern Warfare Remastered on. We played it for a few days, and then they all just flaked, going back to like, don't get me wrong, they have jobs, but going back to jobs or just sitting in the house doing nothing. I was like, why don't you just come around and kick it and play games? They're like, no, I can't be arsed. I was like, right, well, screw you lot. The LAN setup fell apart because of you boys.
But because of me and Carl, I'm going to get this set up. I think we're going to need to put some soundproofing on this wall here, maybe this wall, which will look quite nice, and you might be like, oh, why? Because, see that stone there looks quite good. If I put soundproofing along there, it'll make this room much dampened and feel really cool.
So the sound will be less echoey, which will be great.
Cover up these doors with acoustic panels, and you might be like, what? But truly, thinking about it now, like, you see these doors, like, they're made out of oak, yeah, they look nice, and the only reason why they're out of oak, rather not grey or anything like that, is because all my doors in the house are made out of oak. But if I can put some acoustic paneling over the entire thing, or like get it custom made,
then that doorway can look black, that wall can look black, and then that way we're making this room look a bit cooler, because it's the one room that just doesn't make sense. Like, you come into here, yeah, you've got like bathroom, you've got your pool, you've got your cloakroom, you've got a nice little social bar area over here, which makes sense. If anything I could do, I'd rip out this wall, which, to be fair, I think it's a freestanding wall, and I don't think it's holding anything up. So if I wanted to, I could pop this the entire way through. And you know what? If I pop that through, I could actually fit a pool table down here instead, but then I wouldn't have a LAN setup. So me and Carl need a recording setup here together with each other. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Let's get this shit organised. I'm not really looking organised right now, because I then went from doing that to streaming the next Minecraft episode, Voyage of the Deep, for like 5-6 hours. So yeah, I would say it was like started with a productive day, then just went downhill from there. But we will get this room organised. We'll get it done. We'll get it sorted, and it's going to look sleek. I don't know. I know it sucks. Like, if I said to my dad, like, build me a house, my dad can build me a house and build me what I want. Like, say if like I've got an idea for, say, like, I want to do this to a car. I know the people to get on board to, like, you know, take my Land Rover Defender, even though I know you could say, like, oh, you've not got your bumper fixed. That's someone else. But say if I wanted to put a whole new engine in my Land Rover Defender, kit it out so it wasn't like a resident sleeper engine. It was an absolute beast, just like a sleeper mechanic. Vroom, tear up the road. I know who to speak to go to get that done. But when it comes down to, I need someone to make me a LAN setup in the basement, I just don't know who to go to for that. Like, a few people have reached out, but, like, you know, for custom furniture and stuff, man, it's mega expensive. Like, it really is. I'm like, I just want like a nice cool desk setup that isn't going to cost me like 20 goddamn grand or anything like that. Not that I've had a quote, but I want it to look dead sleek, dead cool, and I just don't know where to go, who to start with, or anything. So if anyone has any ideas or anything, you can help me out. Please, if you leave a comment down below. But I really want to get that LAN setup sorted. And, you know, we did say about doing it for a like a 6-man setup, because then, you know, you could do like a full like team of like Call of Duty team. But at the same time, there's no way I'm gonna get 6 of my mates round at the same time in this house to play video games anymore. They're just past that stage in their life. So it's like, if you do a 2-man setup, then it's like, you know, 2 of you can jump in. You can do duos like Fortnite, all these other games works. But then I was thinking like maybe 4, because then you're like Fortnite, you've got full squad. So I'm thinking maybe a 4-player setup that's full recording, full streaming capability, everything, and then it would be absolutely set. So I do need to get my shit together. I do need to get it organized. But it's one of those things, like, when I've got this room up here looking so epic with the soundproofing, you know, like all the setup like looking really good, I'm like, oh, I don't need anything else, and I can just easily put it off. But we will finally get there, and if someone could help me or point me in the direction of where I need to be going, I'd really appreciate it. Honestly, thank you. And what I do need to say right now is this vlog was late by like probably half an hour. My granddad ended up popping around the next day and coming speaking to me, and it just took up all my time like speaking to him. To be fair, I did only speak to him for 10 minutes and then came and edited this, because I was like, can't have the vlog be late, and then it ended up being late. So I'm sorry, the streak did indeed die, but hey, is that a new record? We're into our next year of daily vlogging, and we've had like, what, so far, a 4 upload of 6 PM on time. Not bad. I'd like to say I'm doing well, but at the same time, I'm really not. But I'm going to have to go now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, rating, subscribe. If I do manage to get my shit together tonight, you'll see a video on Syndicate Royale, a new gameplay that I've got going up there of me and Carl doing a duo, which will be pretty sweet for your faces. I'll try and get that Minecraft video edited from yesterday's stream, uploaded onto the main channel as soon as possible. But whenever that goes out, it goes out. So make sure you subscribe to those channels. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, ding down that notification bell, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 PM for the next daily vlog. So until then, I love you, I'll leave you, and that's adios.